Calculus lesson 2, derivatives. Let's get started. So today's lesson, we're going to define what derivatives are. We're talking about it every single time, but we need to know the true definition of it. We're given a function f of x equals x squared, and we are trying to find the derivative of this function, meaning an expression for the slope of the function at any given point x. So let's go ahead and put two random points. I'll label this point x, and now I want to go h steps to the right. So I go h steps to the right of the function, and I have a point here, x plus h. This distance is going to be h. At here, my function's output is going to be f of x. At here, my function's output, which is y, is going to be f of x plus h. Now say that we have a straight line that connects the 2 points, and so it will look something like this. Now to find the gradient of a straight line is easy. It's given by y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And so the gradient is going to be, our y coordinates are simply f of x plus h minus f of x. Our x2 is going to be x plus h, and our x1 is going to be x. And so this simplifies to, the x's cancel out in the denominator. Now this gradient that we found here isn't really the gradient of the function x squared at point x, right? We want to find the exact gradient at point x. And so look what happens when we bring down the step h very close to x. Make h approach to 0. So if we make limit as h approaches to 0 of this expression right over here, the h here approaches towards x, and so our gradient becomes something like this. Now as h approaches towards 0, we see that a gradient is formed at x. And this is the gradient that we're trying to find. And hence, we can say that this expression right over here is going to be our f prime of x, which is the derivative of f of x at any given point. It can also be expressed as dy over dx. And so let's go ahead and find f prime of x if f of x is equal to x squared. So what will we do here? We say limit as h approaches 0. Now f of x plus h is simply putting this expression instead of x here, and this is going to be x plus h to the power of 2 minus f of x, which is x squared, over h. Now if we go ahead and expand this, we have x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus x squared over h. And so the x squares cancel out. If we divide every term by h, we get 2x plus h. This is equal to 2x. And so this is f prime of x. And so what does this really mean? This means that if we have the function x squared sketched out, and if we want to say, for instance, we want to find the gradient of x squared at point 4, which is going to be this line right over here. If we put in 4 instead of here, instead of x, we're going to get 2 times 4, which is 8. And this is going to be the gradient of this line right over here, meaning that the gradient of the function at that point.